go slow approach towards that A side. No one's really making any moves either on either side. They go some slight aggression with the flashbang. They go with the swing, but LNZ instead, he's the one to take down the first man action being found out towards that A side here. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and chase it down, but the CT, the rotations being made. The A side still 3 players stand tall on it. All the ninjas looked at, add a bit of a crack to the defense. 2 kills, phzy, absolutely insane, and a 3rd as well. What are you doing? That's not even allowed. Just jumps across the skies, flies into him. The CTs, they're out of this one. The young ninjas, the first pistol, it goes their way just like that. Oh, no. Finally, first blood tasted, but it does serve as a 1 away, but T-side seem quite aware of the possibility, so not looking to go for it. But sinnopsyy instead, he says hello, greets them from the back with a desert eagle, immediately takes down the first one. About to follow up with it. A few flashes, a few smokes, but through the smoke, GXX with another one. The desert eagles definitely posing a threat, but the bomb still goes down, cannot be stopped. Although they get very close, they do. They down to 1 and Sapec is all alone, but he's got nothing. CTs blink, they steal around back with nothing but deagles. 1 at a time, they pick apart that T side and deny anything from them. Good round. It is the first one. And the trade T side looking to punish, and Sapec, he definitely does deliver 2 kills for him on the A site now. The CT is going to be forced back at a 4th one. Sapec up with the ace. So far doing everything by himself. Doesn't even need his teammates to help him in this one. Right, well, almost connecting. I'm looking for sinnopsyy, but who's going to want to take the L? It is going to be sinnopsyy in the end, but and it's instead Monin. Start on those guns now. Out of the time. You can see them rotating. There it is, finally. Getting a bit of action. phzy's taking that. Find this timing, or maybe not. We'll see. MP9 instead. Now has left LNZ on his lonesome, but he as well follows his teammates to the grave. They find absolutely nothing. A singular kill. So the dude is a bit of utility. The nade as well. Looking to follow up at the entry. Found by the side of young ninjas as they look for the second. It's going to be GXX up top, while his teammate slightly closer by the molly. He's going to give away the position, but still it doesn't matter. If GXX is going down to the CT side, they're going to be taken away from that. He won't take all together. No one being taken down in return. sinnopsyy, he's left alone before he can even count to 1. See as well, he has been taken down. A flawless 1. Nothing but deagles when the T side. Well, they lose the ball. They needed to save a few rifles in the round if they can not win it all together, but GXX, he's good. 2 kills. Mid control falls back to the CT side now. Even a weapon they could possibly upgrade to. One of these playing a spot. On the B side, nilo. He's got that entry on the C side now. Let's see if they're going to follow up on that, because the CTs are going to see them making rotations all 3 here now. Make their way and see what they can do. Sapec as well, they could stop this. If that Molotov could be enough, if not that up, takes down the first man, and MP9 up close, takes him down, trade comes through center. He's got himself a chance, but now against Sapec, he's got the idea where he is, but a swing comes through the MP9, now has to chase him down, there's no kit. Simply no time at the D side. It will be taking this one. Center, he does not have a chance to win it. Looking for that up now and to save that one. Get it back in his control, he's got it. That's even more. Use that seed as far as possible for the time being, but what a swing. Sapec is just won it. taking away a bit of pressure from that T side. It's back, and now they look for the next. What do they follow up with? A 2 at it. Well, a team kill. Definitely not what they were hoping for, but Sapec is still. He's here again. 3 kills so far, and now he's got a 4th. A side really is his domain. He doesn't really care what the CT side to think about it. That is getting a lead to the charge. 14 kills to his name, and well, that's 15 now. An easy tap. The CTs still keep feeding into him as LNZ takes down another one. AK side once again will be falling through the hands of Ninjas now. He's got one of his own, but the trade maybe out there instead. Sapec does take him down and continues. In 10 rounds so far. 11. He's had 17 kills. He's absolutely playing out of his mind. As the weapons again for the CT side at the chance, but phzy he's got to say no, or got to say no to the first one already. They'll try and save his weapons. He's going for the first one. But he's still going down, following the grave, but there's that trade at least. A few more weapons that they can save, but still T side on the hunt. Need it to watch out. So on this other side, phzy will be off waiting. Giving another one here at T side. And it's really tough for them to see, them to try and take down the players, but it will be close consolation. As the T side get themselves another one. Good stuff here, phzy as well. They don't know exactly where gulito was waiting at the B side. There'll be a lot of nades. T side have made a way taking over that A site. I'll see if they're fighting back. Seeing what they can do, but now phzy as well. Even the CT side out of bay, another one that's going to walk in. Tag comes in, but his teammate just takes him down. Looking for a few more kills, but it's not happening. And his young ninjas reaching double digits. Side now. Almost out towards mid. gulito, he's got a lot to do here with his AUG. How much you can do first? One falls, but second instant gotta be the trade instead. On the B side now, they've been cut away, but now Sapec making his way towards A. So far, 19 kills, looks to make it 20. But he swings, it's gotta be on juanflatroo. Immediately domed with that AK-47 of his, and well, next up, it's gotta be that he could be a bit of an issue, but timing will favor him another one. And there's one more remaining GXX. Making his way towards that B side now. T side of wait for that cross to come through. There it is. Shot not going to connect instead. Taking by that opposing operator, the wide swing, but phzy is ready. 11 on the board for the young ninja side. That push, but oh, sinnopsyy still spots nilo through the gap, and now down to the open, up next the AK collected, but in a lot of trouble now. Natus well trying to follow up. sinnopsyy, you gotta survive even if it is barely 7 HP now. He's going to go down here. At least one of them will. Good swing though. Good utility as well, still remaining in the smoke, now being tossed, but it's led. First match, but here comes those trades. T side, they keep them as bay and 1-on-2 now. Quickly turned into gulito. So much to do, and he's not going to get him. Not one found in that position from him. And 12-3. Young ninjas do the first half, and now we go into a slight break here, or a slight pause for that first half. Yeah, we're going to a slight break for a few minutes, so be sure to come back in a minute or two. We'll be right back. The T side, see how they can fare off against this now. Around the corner, they take the first man down over this one, and he's out. And all unfolds. The CT side, they've got a quick one. Sapec already coming through, but still even him punished on the CT side. Yet to even find a frag back in this one. And at 5-1-2, this T side look always been good at taking themselves around at number 4, just like that. Seem to be no real issues with this one. Oh, phzy's got to take down one, but Well, how much more can they really do? 20 seconds, even less than that remaining with that bomb. They've got a kid on LNZ, but T side, they're not going to let anything like that happen. So he's going to be rounded with 4. Round at number 4, picked up for the side of Blink. At least hoping to get the sort of a comeback started, but they've got a long road ahead of them. It's not going to be easy. It will not be smooth sailing, though. Let's see how many they can just get here. Again, this is their smoke it very quickly on that Molotov, but phzy's going to be able to spot anyone here. There it is, the first one. The instant headshot delivered. Sapec is still T side. phzy's going to look for it. Unable to get it instead. T side has got him down. Here comes that push. 30 seconds time is an issue. That molly. Oh, he's going to go down. Just barely touched Sapec, but it's enough to take him down. CT's fighting back still. Blink. They're being taken down here, but still a 2-on-2. Bomb goes down. That's the most of the worries now gone and out of this one, but close by the deagle looks for the damage. He's got it. One man remains. Juanflatroo. He's got nothing either. Instead of nilo completing the read to get a team kill as well. Doesn't matter. It's still 13 for the young ninjas who immediately get themselves that second round on the board. First one on the board on the second half is what I meant to say, but interesting. But smoke will come through. Sinnopsyy goes in. Players jump the bomb. I think you might have heard him. As now he's definitely looking for it, but it's all just a fake towards that A. So, well, it's going to be the push towards B. nilo, he's going to be able to call it out. Money should be up next, but the M4 is not able to. So somehow the round has worked out fantastic way for the side of as well. Fantastic stuff from them. Continue here, looking to find the frag for the MP9. LNZ does manage to snatch away an AK-47. Seems like that is going to be saved at least, if nothing else. So that's him down. Below the smokes, looking for some damage to the CT side. They're looking for it. Definitely able to find it as well. Sinnopsyy going down. He's the first victim. The boost now spotted the double spray LNZ. The kills go in his way. GXX, he's going to be up next. Down to boxes. Instead, he's the one to take the kill instead. And now 72 HP. Scout on the other. Monin and the AK baited in by nilo with that Desert Eagle. Molly comes through, but a close angle not checked, and one man remains that nades the deagle. It does it all. 14 for young ninjas again. At least that was just yesterday, if I'm not completely mistaken, or 2 days ago. But now they look completely different. Young ninjas, instead of fired up individuals showing up when needed. Well, it all comes out to be Russia. Despite the half minute taken, but still standing on it. Is going to be Monin buying time to the T side, pushing into one at a time. They just end up falling here. Still coming through, but the CT side, it all favors them right now. More and more smokes being used, nades, everything coming in, but there's that first one through that smokes the side. Now all they gotta do is hold for a few more seconds, wait for that bomb to go down, at least try to get it, but so much utility on the CT side. They're falling flat here. The deagles from juanflatroo. He shows up, a blink, they are able to withstand. The MP9, Sapec, he's all the way in the back lines. The CT side, they've got no clue who's even passed. He walks even further back, he's going to support that bomb, but a T side making noise on a ramp. phzy gotta be close by, waiting for aggression. There's that bomb. Surprise! There's an MP9 in the back lines. Now phzy with a second T side. Trouble for them. Sapec still holds here as his teammate is going down. Find another one. There it is. All that remains is Sinnopsyy waiting with a molly on B. Wondering where did it all go, but well, the first map goes their way, so we'll be right back after a slight break for a second map of the series. Inferno, we'll see you guys then. See if they can perform it as well as they did on the first map, or will it get a blink map here as well? The pistol round definitely seems to be so far quick pushing down mid at TSMC. There are no real responses just yet, but a few frags have come through. But from Banana again, there's Gulito with one up, more than Nate as well, chasing down. Coming touchdown is LNZ. Also short for landing zone. It's Banana, nothing yet. LNZ nearby. Takes the better of him. side will now. They need to make their way down. Still waiting. He's got the MP9 of the team to cover for him. Line up 2 on the T side now. T Sapec as well, coming from Banana. Molotov buys time. That's making the 2 bomb jump around it done. Wait, phzy's got in. sinnopsyy takes down another one. So the CT's flawless bonus round, and every single one is going to be flashed by his teammate. And now here on the other side, of the AK waiting. sinnopsyy sprays them all down to 3 kills. Entry denied, no trespassing. Banana, get out of there. nilo now to 1-on-5 blink. So far, these rounds have been absolutely fantastic, and even this one. Another one. T side. Yeah, they're looking for some kind of a break in the second map, but it's not being given. Banana control, Dave. Again, where's that B? There's going to be another one. The CT just keep on feeding. And his friends here at the T side are not finding anything. The bomb plant could go down here to do so, really. Well, there's one volley. There it is. There's goes for the swing. The first one. How's it going out down? A volley. Not use the correct angle. So the time is going to be an issue here for the CT side of nilo moving close by. It's not making it a noise to the CTs. They're looking for it. They know. Stick that kit on the defuse. Blink 7th on the board. nilo gave it his best shot as well. Seemed like gulito was just slightly too aware of the swing coming through. The repositioning. Control up next. GXX is waiting. Line about to be shown to him, but the M4 instead. A few more on juanflatroo. He shot that down, but look at the bait. It's absolutely fantastic. gulito has got action as well. T side up next is going to be solid. Towards the B side. He's out with sinnopsyy. I'll take him down, but immediately as well traded. But a T side player, 19 HP. Only a chance now. The swing's coming through. 13 and the first and the second collapse. LNC, what the hell is that? What a round. What a round. Now, hopefully a bit of confidence has been gained from this, but the round out towards Banana. The trade's still coming through, but a T side as the dust settles very quickly. They're the ones who find themselves in control of the B side here. nilo looks to deal something. A few minute players onto this. The utility now coming through, but the time is going to be so far ticked already. You gotta be quick about this one. Utility, there's the first strike as well, but the T side won't trade it to gulito. Here's the next swing with DXX. He's good enough, but not for long. This one flat in a 1-on-2. Taps the first one, the second in the pool. He's gonna wait, he's gonna push it, and now he's got it, but time isn't enough. Sticking, holding in 5 seconds. The kid is on it. Bomb isn't defused, and what a clutch nail biter. Play has been revealed, making their way towards the B site. But phzy as well. Oh, he's got hurt. All 3. This could be a spray down as he lines them up. That's 1, that's 2, that's the 3rd. But no. juanflatroo says, no thank you. A site still have been, or has completely fallen. The T side, they've gone back. And that is going to be the round. Just like that. And well, definitely should be now centered at 1-on-3. T signing out. Traded around. Still clinging to any sort of hope they can have towards this close angle. But T side goes to that first one. That's the second LNZ double entry found. Again, B side ends up falling. They've got no money, no loss bonus either. So if they could have had one of those weapons, would be more than advised about nilo. CT's both taking it very slow, a bit of utility coming through, names down, and the push comes through as well. Center first frag has been found. GXX with the second one at the east side. Look for something way back in, but there it is now. Spotted the bomb drop. D side trouble on the A side. CT's rotations are being made. Not sure where any of these plays could be, but here they are swinging up. Monin instead. What a shot! sinnopsyy, he's out, and now 2-on-2. HP favoring the T side time as well. All of it there, but next shot, not really. phzy 3 and 10 so far, but has so much influence and now needs to show up once again here. Both players say mango for the CT side of 1-1. Coming through, but center instead shots him down immediately. And that's going to be the round. It's done. 9-3, sticking the kill on the defense as well. Just to be extremely sure there's no slip-ups happening. Quite a bit of utility as well, or weaponry and all that. As well, but the entry has been found by the CT side here. That, but a T side here, young ninja, something that they did quite a bit in their previous match against Northern was to take control of the brackets challenge. They will punish them for that immediately. Sinnopsyy could be up next to do some damage as well. 2 kills with the third in the off as well. He's there. Joined his teammates after 1 blink, double digits. But they're not sure. They still can't commit to it, and now they finally do the team settlers. Getting the bone down to Sinnopsyy is only good for 1 of his teammates as well. Immediately shut down. They're more than ready, but GXX blocks one through the smoke. It's not enough to stop the bomb plant, unfortunately. And the team of young ninjas fight for the retake here, fight for the post plant, and hold on to that B bomb site. Blink to make those rotations happen. Looking for something. phzy's got 1. A good amount of damage. Sapec going to be slightly worried for himself, possibly, but here on the A side, Sinnopsyy secondary up, sings out. Lions 1 and at least, yeah, here comes a bit of utility molly to force him out of position. And chasing down, but Macho still stands. Now with the swing, phzy will cover his teammate. 2 are being made. Center now waiting at the side. There's a flash and swing comes through. Quick 1 man remains, but no more. Again, it is another round for. Now, a few frags here. CTs, tap. Definitely getting some sort of damage now. Out towards that A side. Was going to be chased down to, but the D side to make their way in. One flash over the Glock. Hopes to find some sort of frag. Potentially equalized, but the CT side of 2 matches on that bomb site itself is going to be a tough one to deal with. First frag has come through, but a second one welcome to phzy still standing. And only 1 remains and 1 flash out. That Glock, not enough ammo. The knife out next, but more HP. phzy survives. And a C side. Out towards B now. A few frags have been found already for the T side. Trying to crack over the B. Moss. I guess the bet obviously going to be that M4. Moss, you can just with the MP9 look to put an end to that. It's not working out again. Another quick play towards that B side, but utility has slowed them down for now. But more utility coming through T side to make their way in. They're going to try and forcibly create some sort of crack in the defense. But kind of a chase down here there from Moss. Somehow able to good for at least 1. But here's the MP9 again. Shows itself. The CTs, they are giving themselves a chance here. Going to be the greatest, but chance has been made nonetheless for the 1 with the MP9 up next. Still nothing. LNZ struggles as blink to be a rush again twice in a row. Out towards Banana. That's going to be center. He's got 1 of his own now. T side. The mid just because toss them in. And rotation's even really being made finally. 1 guy coming through, but it could be a bit late. CTs can't hold on if they can't buy enough time. The utility now comes through. Flashes from both teams. 1 man at CT immediately falls taken down. Rotation to cut off. CTs with the bomb side needs to do something about it. LNC1, but there's the trade done immediately. Now the trade. The M4 lines up 2. GXX now. Things are left on him to pick up the pieces. Round number 15, a 1-on-2. Man at 34 HP on him. That's going to be a bit of way back into some sort of chance, but as he walks in through that smoke, picks himself up a 4th and a young ninja. Trying to make their way in. At entry. Still a bit of trouble for the CTs. Good shot from Money. It's been very good so far for the young ninja side here. Nice Fern especially. A minute from long. Juanflatroo looks to tap away. Not really able to get too much from it, but watch out here, Monet. He's caught, but Center still does take him. A real pinch at that point with nilo now. 1-on-4 basically on that A side. His teammates look to rotate back in through banana. And blink. They're wasting their time here now to begin to make that play. sinnopsyy immediately delivers, and there's that second one man remains. And 3 more to go for LNZ. Clutch is coming around the corner, and the T side to take him down as well. 15-6, blink. That's going to be the end of this map so far. CTs, they've got to get one in response to that. Is all they will be getting. LNZ is left to be 16-6 loss in the first map, but a 16-6 win on the second. Center confirms, and we're going over towards our third map at this point. Mirage is on the cards, and we're going to see you guys right back after a slight break on the third map of the series. No go anywhere. What remains going to either Blink or Young Ninjas now. Starting things off with a big quick T rush here from the T side, and well, immediately taking the first man out. juanflatroo is still able to survive, not being spotted just yet, but a few more players about to come through. Maybe slight issues, or maybe not. They're all overlooking. That's what that's to the USB. Sings for the next, but not able to get it. Bomb will be collected back, and a sinnopsyy now in a 1-on-3. Cancel a bit of time, but he can try and take him down. Still has done so. Kid to be collected right at the open. Not sure where the final. You've got to find the shot here. You've got time. You've got the kit, but now it's it drops down. There it is. sinnopsyy, the 1-on-3. Stick that kit on it. I think it's just got it. Seconds to spare. Blink. Pistol goes their way, and sinnopsyy, he's set. Firm handshakes. CT side happy with that transaction. And juanflatroo as well. Nearly had a third one in this one. That would have been absolutely huge, but phzy does stop that. Or sinnopsyy. Well, he had all 3 in the end here. Like, man, he tried to just get out of there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to. It is what happened, but the T had to go for a quick swing. Mid here. Gonna be juanflatroo try and stop that. Bricks, but immediately taken down. Head rings out. T side looking for the next element. A bit of freedom, so is man in it. Perhaps. Trader sinnopsyy got that one at T side to continue to make way out towards that A side. Trades keep not happening. It's never there on the T side. There's another one. Piling up rounds, and now 4 on the board. To mid a T side. Gonna be flashing in. Sapec gonna look for his first kill. He's got it. sinnopsyy immediately done, but in the meantime, at the A side as well, Center making his way out. They're gonna be forced out of position with the T side making their way out. Just like that, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy so far. GXX gonna try and bring it back into contention. Now being held at the upper from the T side. phzy, the upper rings out, double kill. And a 1-man range on juanflatroo. What are you even doing here? Takes down the first man, 2 more on the side, and you see walks back. Not even a kit. So the round will be done. Young Ninjas, they continue the one T side they've had so far. And another one to add to their tally. Now, gonna be spotted in CT. Doesn't matter. juanflatroo, 14 HP. Gotta run it. Gotta run it. But he's all right. Does survive. phzy as well with the up. Managing to save that one. 6-1. A T side looking fantastic right now. They keep on applying few into this phzy as well. Double kill here. Really makes it so much harder for juanflatroo to do anything, and he could not. A few exits. That was the only thing he got from that one. And 8 directly from apartments, and he's gonna try and defend it. He has to fight the first one, but currently all alone. Well isolated on an island, but here they come to the T side. The sheer manpower alone is able to take over the B side. juanflatroo gonna try and chime in with one of his own. He's got the first one, but trades still coming through. Keep it to CT side as far as possible with utility, but frags are finally begin to make their way out. LNG, he holds the angle, but the CTs aren't going to be ready for this. That's the first one, and sinnopsyy immediately greets him, says hello. And up next, he's going to be nilo falling on the site as well. Blink finally putting an end to Young Ninja's streak of 7. And they're responding with their second on the board. 3 players survive as well. AKs and an AWP collected. Flying down now, sinnopsyy who waits. So much happening T side. Now 1 man down here, gonna crack the defense of the A side while the CTs of Blink. You're gonna see them all gravitate towards that A side. Two players towards jungle, two in CT, but here comes the utility, here comes the flash, command and power, all falling to the hands of Blink right about now. They're finding nothing in return. LNZ looks to tap away, and he has the first one. A sigh of relief, but 3 more to go, just alone at the site. It is such a difficult position to be in. One on stairs has been seen. Up looks for the trade, looks for the kill here, but now Gulito is in a bit of trouble. He's been taken to the no scope. Okay, that's something, and now 1 on 2. The T side, they cracked it. Wide open. The A side ends up falling in the end, and somehow Blink, they crumble. Something about jungle's getting pushed instead of juanflatroo. They know you're here. Watch out. He's about to enter flashbang, but still good for it. The T side just like that. Closing in on that, the T side, and now finding themselves injuries on the B side, but here's Gulito stands for a few more seconds, but the T side automatically cross over. Basically put themselves in it towards the target position. There's no way around it. Here they go through the murder hole. 1 up next. It will be the trade, but the T side still able to get themselves around at number 9, but the CT is calling it quits. Enough to force anything. The loss bonus, you can see they've got something to bank. GXX and Gulito, they can drop weapons, but I mean, maybe just see what they can find there. Side, there's 1 the opening, but trade has been quick as well. He went flash for the B side, now all alone. The T side to continue that push, bro. Make their way out towards the site. One flash still not giving his position away, but there's that frag entry has been found, covering this market rotations as well. phzy gets a tag. There's that nade. Sayonara. Goodbye, sinnopsyy. But here's the CTs again. They look for it, but still headshots being delivered only. That's the doctor ordered. T side. Another round goes their way. Well, gonna try to hope or put an end to the T side here with a double offset of the flicks coming through. Sinnopsyy, he's gotta connect that one. Yesterday, quite a big bit against him, and he just lurked out of A by himself. However, this time it doesn't work out in any single way. Instead, an M4 bullet to the head. Not coming either. No scope, Sinnopsyy. Let's get him. But now another 2-on-5. Last time it was something like this. The T side of the Magisk close things out. I believe it was LNZ and phzy as well. Back then, but now let's see. That's gonna be the same here. Looking for the player here in the shoulder. Spotted. That's enough. Sinnopsyy, he's out. Next up, Jungle's man has been seen. Sweating. Flash show. Knocks him down. And now 2-on-5 turned into a 1-on-4. LNZ, they know exactly nothing saving the weapon, but it's his choice. Wants to deny the AK. Most likely, there it is. Well, he comes in, but not able to, or not. Now let's see. GXX in mid, he waits. LNZ first victim. Yeah. This time on the B side, another push coming through. Very quick, young ninjas. They've managed to get themselves into these advanced positions so far, and without any sort of problems either. The B side again. This is the result of it. They've managed to take over, crossing over. Well, I'm about to go down here in a few seconds or so. Nades to try and do some damage here. The orb from phzy not found it, but a nades as well instead. Let's stop the bomb plan. The CTs now in a decent position here. The smokes, as they begin to fade, the T's are going to be in a lot of trouble. Sapec close by. I know Flash is not to help him out here. Needs to just go for it himself here. Needs to rely on his aim. That's the first, but a trade comes through quick at 1-on-3. Required phzy. 1 man. Second one in market. The swings coming through. There's running around. A second connecting and 1 man remains. There's phzy. And it is not looking good. What a round here. Also decided to step up as well here. A few shots. All he needs to do is this play time, and well, he completely outmaneuvered GXX as well. No shot. 12 of the first half. The T side of Mirage as they now head over towards that BT side. So often favored. Basically, not really enough. So the CTs, let's see how they continue this. Now nearby, there's going to be one, but nearly done. The trade coming through. Do not turn around. That would be the absolute worst case scenario. LNZ. He's down. Now, B side opened up here. T side continue to push here out towards the bomb site. Rotation's going to be made with the M4. Tries to stop the push here completely. Has to find the first one. Has to drop the bomb as well. Let's got some chances to do something about this one. But FAMA's long range, good spray. That's the round. Rails realizing, let's not give them any sort of rifles, but timing may not be as great as he hoped for, and definitely will not. Sinnopsyy 4 kills, the big flank work ramp. White. But now these two come through there. First one, here's that bait. The second is not good. Instead, juanflatroo, he says, thank you. Also, he wrote this in from CT, but went to the warp of GXX, who, well, he's found that, and CT side are going to be up against. Be a full-on rush coming through. Finally, the AK is about to get some sort of action. And LMZ has been slowed down and limited these entire rounds. There's that spray finally connecting T side to take over the B site. They keep on attacking the CT rotations being made as well. Them Stockholm short right behind those smokes. That's going to be a bit of an issue here, but T side as well. Now they know where they are, where they lie, but there it is. Nilo swings for it. Gulito caught out. Not expecting a wide swing, but here's that trade. Sinnopsyy, he's got one. But the T side is still there, trapped on that B side. One in the market and one going for the very long con flank. Moment now going down to the ult from GXX, takes him down, and they're expecting Munnen as well. Timing as he goes up against that ult will be everything. So, see if you can find a miracle. If you can finally put an end to Blink and their T side shenanigans. There's that nade, but it's not going to be enough at the headshot instead. Immediately comes in. Blink, they're reached double digits. Danger territory for the young ninja side here. Flank from Connector could maybe do something, but we'll find out now. After timings come through for him. He's got the first one, but the CT side now swinging with one of their M4. The Eagles, they're spelling trouble. The CT side, they're finding kills, and now one remains. GXX, he looks to stay alive at one man. It's all that it comes down to, but the deagle, phzy, he's got it. 15 young ninjas. It is the A. Has fallen at the hands of Blinkers. And obviously on the A side, immediately taken down. One man down, 4 to go. CT side. In Connector, they wait. Munnen gotta be locked out. He's got no way to help him, or no one to help him out here. The train is quick. It cannot be stopped. He's gonna hear all the steps call out to his teammates. Come towards A. GXX on the other side. As he swings, immediately sunk. Here's a second. It falls to the grave. At the T side, 2 players remain to try and stop this from being the end of the road for Blink. Now as they go for the swings again, bomb is still there in the CT's control, but give that up 30 seconds. Time is going to be the biggest issue here. Nilo swings for another one, damage done, but it will be traded. Sapec, he's up next. Not going to be checked, not fully at least. He's still got it in 1 man, 20 seconds. This could be the end of the road. That Molly definitely wants to make us think it is. And now as he swings, 1 found, but 2 more to go, and there's no time. Simply, young ninjas, they have managed to find themselves the win here. They are going through the main stage in Snow Speed, Snow 3, and Sapec closes things out. 16-10 in map number 3 will finally come to an end after a long task, a long comeback attempt here from the side of Blink, but 2 rounds in the end, they will take it. Young ninjas, they have managed to get themselves this win.